And temperatures, what they are right now, are basically going to be the high temps for opening weekend of the fair. Reunion Tower right now looking beautiful with the blue sky behind it. We're going to see a lot of sunshine today. Temperature already of 86 degrees, 87 at DFW Airport, but it feels like 88. The wind is really light right now. Humidity staying elevated for the most part today. We're at 87 degrees in Denton, 88 in McKinney and in Fort Worth, already at 90 for Granbury and in Waxahachie. So a few locations already tapping into the 90s. Just about everyone getting into the low 90s by around 1 this afternoon. 95 degrees expected by 4, winds very light out of the southwest at 5 to 10. Really a rinse and repeat of yesterday. Temperatures eventually will drop into the mid 80s by around 8. We'll see a little bit of that cloud cover this afternoon, generally not enough to cool things off, but we'll be at 94 for the high in Denton, McKinney and in Fort Worth, about 95 in Dallas. We are also under an air quality alert for high levels of ozone. That tends to lower the air quality, so if you have respiratory issues, you may want to keep that in mind. Okay, so this afternoon, like I said, we could see some cloud cover, may even see a little pop-up shower here and there. Coverage is going to be really low. Less than 10% of the area sees the rain today. Tomorrow, slightly better opportunity to see a pop-up shower. Activity will be generally scattered. So under the peak heat of the day, that's around 3. You start to see this cloud cover kind of popping up and a few little showers also popping up. I'm not expecting severe weather. I'm not expecting high coverage. 20% coverage at best with tomorrow's rain, and anything that does pop up will generally tend to weaken and dissipate really quick. And it won't be enough to cool us down because our highs will still be in the mid 90s. This is Thursday around 7 p.m. Any thunderstorm activity looks higher towards areas north of the Red River on Thursday evening. We are expecting about 30% coverage of rain come Friday, and again, very scattered in nature. I'm not expecting severe weather, and it could help drop our highs a few degrees. So this weekend, we're looking rain-free Saturday and Sunday before rain returns Monday, Tuesday with about 20% coverage, and that's also when our temperatures are dropping into the 80s, just in time for the first day of fall on Monday, September 22nd. But the days leading up to that, we've got 5 more days of 90-degree weather. And because of those 90s, that generally comes out to anywhere between 2 to 7 degrees warmer than what's considered normal this time of the year. It's all thanks to this ridge of high pressure. You see how it's kind of sticking its nose up into the Midwest. We've got this little heat wave going on for the Midwest. Meanwhile, for us, it's not too far off from normal. That high eventually does weaken and move off towards the south. That's what allows us to see slight rain chances Thursday, Friday. It kind of expands again over the weekend. That's why we stay rain-free. But next week, that high moves off towards the west. And that's what allows a new system to drop in. And that new system that drops in tends to bring us 80s. Not just for early next week, but for the whole row of that 14-day, that second row, I should say. And that leads us into the State Fair of Texas with highs in the upper 80s, morning lows in the 60s. We'll be back.